Welcome to 6 Minute English. I'm Neil and I'm Rob. Now, Rob, you enjoy a good meal? Huh? Well, I do like eating out and I like to think I know a good meal when I have one. Well, that should give you an advance with today quiz in 2016. Which is the last year we have statistic for how many restaurant and mobile food service we there in the UK. We eat about 75,000, B about 83,000, or C about 90,000. Well, I know there are a lot. So I'm going to say 93,000, but that is just a guess. I'll reveal the answer a little later in the program. Today, we're talking about being a foodie. Rob, what is foodie? Well, I would describe a foodie as someone who has a strong interest in food. They like preparing it well, eating it. They like using good ingredients and they probably not dance or fast food. Angela Hartnett is one of Britain's top chefs. In the BBC podcast The Bottom Line, she talked about this topic. In this first clip, how does she describe people who say they are foodies? I think people who say that are foodies by the book, watch TV, and will cook a little bit. She is saying that people who say they are foodies and not actually know that much about food. They buy books and watch cookery program on TV and will cook a little bit. A little bit is a common phrase that means small amount, and if you do something a little bit means you don't do it a lot. You could just say a little, but adding bit to the phrase make it very natural. Well, we heard a little bit of Angela Harnett there. Let's hear more now. What her description for a foodie? My idea of a foodie in the very European idea that people go and shop every day. They understand we end of a pick from another, and maybe that's a little romantic, but I look my mother, I look my grandmother and our background. You know, they made food. They knew about what was expensive. They knew about quality and stuff like that. Rob, do you know one end of a pig from another? I hope so. But the point Angela Harnett is making is that a true foodie has a good understanding, for example, of the different parts of an animals that are used in cooking and what they are used for. She say that idea might be a bit romantic. We normally think of the word romantic when we are talking about love and relationship, but that's not what it means here, is it? No, romantic can also describe a pleasant idea, imaginary perfect way of that forget about the difficult things of every exits. Let's hear some more for Chef Angela Hernet now. What is the sea worry about? I think we think food is, but think food is expensive in the country. I don't think it's affordable for lots of people, and I think we're in danger of not knowing. You know how to cook anymore, how to make a meal for a family of for 5 pounds. So Rob, what is Angela Arnett worried about? She comment that food was very expensive here in Britain. Many people don't have enough money to buy it. As she said, it's not affordable. She thinks we might be in danger of not being able to free our families capitally. Can you say it? Can you say a bit more about the privacy in danger of? Sure, the privacy to be in danger of is followed by a garrote, and it means that there is the possibility of something bad happening. It's not happened yet. It's so happened. It's not happened happen. It's not happened yet, but it could happen. Thanks, Rob. Right. Well, we are in danger of running out of time, so let's get to the answer to the question as at the start program. As how many restaurant or mobile food service there is the UK in 2016? And I said, uh, and I said, mana, Cok? And I said it was a goose. Uh, and I said it was a guess, 93,000, but was right. I'm afraid you 10,000 out. The answer is approximately ugly 3,000. Right. Well, you've still got a few more to get to before I can tick them all off my list. Me too. Well, before we go, let's recap the word and paraphrase we talked about today. The first was foodies. Yes, foodies in a modern word to describe someone who is very interested in all aspect of food, from buying, preparing, and cooking to eating. And someone who may or may not know which end of a pig is which. I think you're being a little bit silly there. Are you, Arnati? Well, a little bit. was our next prize? Parase. What's not it? Yes, a little bit very simple but very natural. Conversation paras the man's small amount. The next word was the adjective romantic, not used in the context of love that took was it. No, it wasn't a romantic idea here in one that is not realistic bit is an imagined perfect situation. For example, we have a very romantic view of our childhood when every Christmas was a white Christmas and very summer holiday. Was baking hot and spend the beach. Of course, it was not like that at all. In really both Christmas and summer were cold and rainy. When we had the adjective a variable for something we have enough money to buy. Finally, the present to be in danger of. Yes, for the possibility of something bad happening. Well, that is the for for this program. For more, you can find us of on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our YouTube page, and of course your website bbclearningenglish.com, where you can find all kinds of video and audio programs and activities to help you improve your English. Thanks for joining us and bye. Bye bye. Well, I have to say, I'm a little bit hungry and if I don't get some food soon, I'm in danger of getting very grumpy. You are always grumpy, Neil. But there is a very affordable cafe around the corner. Let's head over there now. Shall we?